Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. So today we are going to answer the question, is the Disney Wish worth it in 2024 now that the Disney Treasure is just beyond the bend? Across the river bend? Across the ocean bend? It's almost here. So we love the Disney Wish. We've been on the Disney Wish plenty of times, maybe 6 or 7 now that we've been on it in the last 2 years that it's been. So we absolutely love the Disney Wish. We've also been on all the other cruise ships. We just went on the Magic not that long ago to go to the Lookout Cay, the new private island that Disney has. But the Disney Treasure is a little over a month away, and we're going on the inaugural cruise, and we are talking about, is the Disney Wish still worth booking now that the Disney Treasure is right around the corner? Should you wait for the Disney Treasure? Should you go ahead and book that Disney Wish cruise? Which one should you do? So there's a couple different things to think about before you book your Disney cruise on either the Disney Wish, the Disney Treasure, or literally any other Disney cruise ship that's out there. The number one question is, have you ever been on any cruise before? Because if you haven't, I do not recommend going on the Disney Treasure, just because of the fact that it is a 7-night cruise. And if you've never been on a Disney cruise or any kind of cruise, you might not like cruising. You might get seasick, you might have a terrible time, you might not like being on the ocean and the water or being stuck in a location for that long. Some people cruising is not for them, and being stuck on a ship for 7 days without being able to get off is a nightmare. So no matter how good this ship is going to be, you are going to hate it. If you have been on a cruise before, go ahead, book a 7-day cruise. It is, the longer the better, right? But if you've never been on any kind of cruise, I highly suggest going to one of the smaller ships. And if you want to kind of get to see what the Disney Treasure is going to be, I would suggest going on the Wish, because it's its sister ship. So a lot of the stuff that's on the Treasure is going to be already on the Wish. Not everything, there's going to be some things that are different, but the layout's going to be the same. Unlike the other cruise ships, every cruise ship on Disney they're different. So different sister ships have different layouts. The Wish and the Treasure are both sister ships, so they're going to have the same kind of layout, just different theming around the boat. The Disney Wish, we love the Disney Wish. We were just on it last weekend, and there is a lot of great things that are on the Disney Wish, like Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. That is one of my favorite things to do. The shows are amazing. Aladdin, they have Little Mermaid, which is like a different take on the Little Mermaid, which I really like. It's not just telling the story of the Little Mermaid, but like a group of storytellers telling their version of Little Mermaid. It's really, really cool. And then you have the Seize the Adventure with Goofy, and it's a really, really fun show too. But the Disney Wish is just a ship of its own. It's unlike any of the other ships that are out there for Disney Cruise Line. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit more open. The main atrium is humongous compared to like the Disney Magic. You have the Disney Magic, which when you first go into the cruise ship, the atrium is a little bit smaller and it's a little bit older. So you're looking at it as okay, this is not going to have the newest technology that's on the cruise ships, things like that. Now the Disney Treasure is going to be amazing with all the different things. You're going to have Moana, you're going to have Beauty and the Beast, you're going to have Seize the Adventure. So there's things, like I said, that are going to be on the Disney Treasure that are already on the Disney Wish, like some of the restaurants, things like that. But the Disney Wish is just so good, and I would book the Disney Wish again even after going on the Disney Treasure, and I would book it again if I could before the Disney Treasure again, just to go on it again, because that's how much we love this cruise ship. So another huge thing to look for when you're deciding if the Disney Wish is actually worth going on is, have you ever been on it before? Have you been on the Disney Wish? And if so, save your money and go on the Disney Treasure. Save your money and say, you know what, I'm gonna try the newest cruise ship that's out there. Because, you know, I've already been on the Disney Wish and I've never been on the Disney Treasure, and I wanna see what it's all about. You might want to wait until, you know, some reviews have come out of the Disney Treasure. Is it worth the money? Because again, it is a very much longer trip than the Disney Wish. The Disney Wish only goes on a 3-night cruise and a 4-night cruise. So Friday to Monday and then Monday to Friday. So if those are the options that you have with the Disney Wish, if you can't take a week vacation or you just want a long weekend, which with what we just did not that long ago, the long weekend cruises are so nice because you're like, okay, I go on Friday, I come back on Monday. Some people are able to go in and work a little bit later on Monday and leave a little bit early on Friday, or just take Friday off, so you're only missing really 1.5 days of work or 2 days of work compared to a 7-night cruise on the Disney Treasure. So it's a longevity type thing, not just if I can handle a 7-night cruise, but do I have the vacation time for a 7-night cruise, or should I stick to one of the Wish that has a little bit shorter itineraries? The other huge thing is the Disney Treasure goes to different locations than the Disney Wish. So the Disney Wish goes to Nassau, it goes to their Castaway Cay, and then it comes back to here. Sometimes it has the day at sea if you have a longer cruise, but it's pretty much those are the locations that you're going to go on in the Disney Wish, and I love those cruises. We usually just stay on the ship when it goes to Nassau because we've been to Nassau so many times. There's really not too much to do in Nassau unless you book an excursion, and we don't really book excursions at Nassau. We usually just stay on the ship, like I said, because everybody else gets off the ship, goes to Nassau, and then we have free reign of like the Aquamouse and things like that. And then all the bars and all the stores are closed, by the way, on any ship that you go on, whether it be Disney or Royal Caribbean, Carnival. No cruise ship can have their stores open while they're at port because of the legality of it, but once they leave the ports, all the stores are back open. But they do have the entertainment stuff, like they have the pools open, they have the slides open, they have some of the trivia games open, they have some of the learn how to draw things, and some of the bars are still open as well, that you can drink and have fun and just enjoy the cruise ship while you're at the port. But the Disney Wish is, again, one of our favorite cruise ships to go on. So I would highly suggest going on the Disney Wish, and I highly think it is way worth going on in 2024, especially, again, still with the Disney Treasure just around the corner, just because of the fact that it's a different itinerary. Instead of having a whole 7 nights on a cruise ship, you're only there for 3 or 4 nights, depending on which one you book. But the Disney Wish is amazing. We had an amazing time this past weekend, and if you just want to dip your toes into going on a Disney cruise and not spend the huge amounts of money, again, we just went on the Disney Wish, and it was about $2,000 for both of us. And right now, I was just looking up the inaugural cruise for the Disney Treasure, and right now it's going for $8,000 for a single person's room. For the inside stateroom. So that is a huge difference between the prices on the 2 different cruises. Again, you have a 7-night cruise on the Disney Treasure, and we only went on a 3-night cruise on the Disney Wish. But if you're looking at the price, if you only have $3,000 to spend and it's just you and your significant other, or just you might want to just stay with the Disney Wish, because again, you'll still have an amazing time with all the food, the food is so good on the Disney Wish. My favorite thing to do food-wise is going on the pool deck. They have Mickey Friends Food Festival. It is delicious. I would literally eat there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if they let me. That's how good it is. So all in all, I think the Disney Wish is well worth booking in 2024 with the Disney Treasure right around the corner. I'm still going to go on the Disney Treasure. I'm still probably going to go on the Disney Treasure again. We don't usually go on too many 7-night cruises, so it's going to be did the Disney Wish a lot more, or the Disney Magic, or the Disney Fantasy in between cruising on the Disney Treasure, just because again, it's longer, so it's more expensive. So yeah, I highly suggest going on the Disney Wish if you've never been on a Disney cruise before and you want to dip your toes in. So if you have any questions about the Disney Wish, let me know in the comments below, because we've been on it enough to be able to hopefully answer pretty much any question you have, whether it be what's on there, how good it is, different locations on the cruise ship, different food options on the cruise ship, stuff like that. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm not a travel agent, so I'm not here to try to sell you on anything, except for share our adventures and our reviews with you guys to let you guys know if it's worth it or not. So I, and my wife, more than likely, she's not here, but she would say it is definitely worth going on the Disney Wish over and over and over again. So I will see you guys later. Remember to love yourselves and each other. Bye-bye.